Okay. Brand new Ariana Grande Eternal Sunshine deluxe tracks. We have 6 new ones. Let's check them out. Overall, I liked this album from last year, so I'm looking forward to what we have in store for these leftovers. Let's see. Oh, this is an extended version. This was previously a minute 30, now it's 2 minutes 40. Oh. Harmonies are gorgeous. Yeah, this overlapping vocal part's so cool. Okay, I like it. The lyrics are even tying more into the Eternal Sunshine themes. I like this. Yeah. This is cool. I mean, I initially liked the intro a lot. I like that they expanded on it a little bit more. You could say that's kind of a bridge thing, kind of an outro too, because it doesn't really go back into the chorus. So, that was cool. Sounds really pretty. Yeah, it's definitely stitched together, but I think that they did a good enough job at it. You know, I mean, there's clearly 2 different sessions, but you're overthinking. No, I'm not saying I dislike it for that reason. I might be wrong. It bothers more people in the chat than bothers me, I think. In fact, I didn't really notice it that much off of first listen. Okay, new track, Twilight Zone. Wow, really spacey song. Kind of giving me Carly vibes in the melody. Wow. Love that high little pad synth. This is pretty. Fucking great chorus. Wow. The layers in those vocal parts are crazy. I like how it's kind of also half vocoder, half like regular backing vocals. It makes for such a really interesting timbre, like a really interesting blend. That chorus is just killer. It's a fucking beautiful chorus. Like I said, yeah, a little Carly vibes, not in an egregious way either, but just a lot of the melodic choices and the way that the song sounds. I mean, it's a really wavy track. I love how much space there is in it too. So hell yeah, this is great. That's a really strong one. I think that is up there with the best tracks on this album. Really simple track, I think, if you take away those vocal harmonies, but you add the detail and the layers of those vocals, and it elevates the song to a completely different level. Because otherwise, really simple, but the vocals are the instrumentation on this. It's what makes the song interesting. I think it's beautiful. Off to a good start. Warm. I can find my way, never needed anybody to stay. Kind of Y2K. I like how we're going more dance pop with this. It kind of has the Robin vibes of We Can't Be Friends, but I like this instrumental more. Windows down, wind blowing in my hair. Oh, dude, this is a summer breeze. Did I frat flick? My bad. Does anyone self-harmonize like Ariana? Imogen Heap. Yeah, you're right. What a glittery instrumental that is. Yeah, that synth part is great. Like I said, I think that it kind of does have the Robin dance pop elements, synthiness that like We Can't Be Friends has, but I like this instrumental a little bit more. And I think these vocal harmonies are just, can't get enough of them, genuinely. Just a nice little track about missing someone. We're off to a really good start. I've liked everything so far. Does anyone else kind of wish that the album had this sort of vibe all the way throughout? I think I understand why she went in multiple different directions and she was kind of doing a little tasting menu thing, but these tracks, I kind of wish the entire record sounded like this, you know? I think it would be, you know, a little bit more distinct. It should have been dance pop, yeah. Like, I like these down-tempo, like, little synthy tracks. I think that she sounds really great on them. Okay.
Mean what I say what I mean. Not one to play, I am as you see. I give my word.
We're taking a detour. We're taking a detour.
What you need, I'm thinking you should plant this seed. I get this, sounds unserious, but baby boy, this is serious. I promise, if I'm being honest, you can get anything.
I'm just trying to figure out how I feel about this sample. The sample's a choice. It is kind of Bloodline Sister. This is more to Thank You Next coded than any other song on the album. There's something disjointed about this beat. I think it's that double snare hit. I don't know. There's something disconnected about it. I'm having a love-hate relationship with this one. Me too. Me too. You know what it is? It feels like the beat's chasing her. It feels like the beat is trying to keep up with the pacing of the way that she's singing, and it's just like not quite getting there. Like maybe they're going for an off the grid sort of vibe, but it just feels off in general. Like it doesn't feel like there's really a pocket. I don't know. I feel like this could have been good, and I understand that like a lot of Ariana fans will eat this up because it does sound a little bit more like reminiscent of older Ariana tracks. It has that vibe. I mean, the sample choice is interesting. The flip of it's kind of weird, but I feel like it could have been good. This one just feels a little thrown together. Interesting. Weird song. Let's go to Past Life.
Woke up with a ghost by my side, kissed by the passing of time. Just let the music confiscate my soul. You think I'm lost, but
Let's hear this chorus.
always wonder what would happen if I let you lose me. Always wonder what would happen if I let myself be more. Fine, leave you in the past life. Elevate my expectations. Now I'm fine, leave you in the past life.
I really like this melody. I think the instrumental's a little too busy. They needed to cut up these strings in some sort of way because the beat feels like it's overtaking everything, you know? But I love this part. I think part of it is like the halftime beat. I'd put like a drum and bass instrumental on this, like a drum and bass beat on this. Turn up the tempo a little bit. Yeah, there's so many aspects. There's so much I like about this song. I think the strings do sound sick. I think the melody is nice. The lyrics are a little generic, but you know, whatever. I think for me, it's another track that feels a little disjointed. Even though I like the song, it just the instrumental feels a little overbearing. And I think that part of it is just that the tempo, for whatever reason, isn't working out and wasn't really working out on the last one. But I like the songwriting in general. Like I think that the melody's nice. You know, these are just some Max Martin production choices that I'm questioning a little bit here. But that's pretty much it. Okay, last track.
What makes you think you're even invited? The doors are closed, but what's wrong with a little bit of poison? Tell me, I would rather feel everything than feel.
Why is he giving Camila Cabello? He got it. That is what it is, isn't it? Oh my god, it is. Nicotine, heroin.
And my lover's just some lines and some songs.
My lover's just some lines and some songs is hard. That's a hard lyric.
What's wrong with a little bit of poison? Tell me.
Oh wow, I just can't with the Camila Cabello comparison. It's throwing me for a loop. I was pretty lukewarm on that one too. The Camila Cabello comparison is just spot on, bro. It sounds so much like her. Listen, I think Ariana Grande is an artist that I have seen, just given her catalog, that thrives when given a sonic direction. I think that she's somebody that really capitalizes off of a vision. And I say that because I think that her two best albums are albums that are really clear, really clear what they're trying to do sonically. And I think that she works with that sort of working in that box, I think just does wonders for her, like Sweetener. You know what I mean? Throw a Pharrell on there. And I know that Max Martin kind of is capable of doing that, but Max Martin is less of a, hey, let's like work on a specific vision sort of guy. But that being said, the songs that I do feel like exist in this, at this point, I feel like we can get all of those tracks together that sound a little bit more dance poppy, and we can make like a pretty damn good EP out of it, like a really, 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 really solid one. Because the songs that are doing that are easily the best songs here, like Twilight Zone and Warm. Insane, so good. But I'm not saying that the other tracks are like bad or anything like that. I just think that Dandelion and Past Life, the production just kind of doesn't really work, but it's almost there. There's something just off about both of those tracks in terms of the pacing and the way that the vocals are lining up with the instrumental, I mean. But overall, I'll take this. It's deluxe tracks. We can't expect too much of it, but I will take Twilight Zone and Warm. I think those songs are fantastic. Great song. So yeah, I will take that. Twilight Zone solos, it's so good. Let's run it back. What are we doing next, chat?